Week 10, we're talking waiver wire, the fantasy football players you've got to be adding to your roster. Let's start at the running back position. Ray Davis for the Buffalo Bills, rookie out of Kentucky, only rostered in 14% of leagues. So this past weekend, 6 touches, 90 yards. 70 of those were actually in the passing game. Watch Ray Davis. He is so freaking quick. He can break tackles really well. Obviously, Cook's going to be that main back, but Ray Davis, I'd be looking at him. All right, let's talk wide receiver. Quinton Johnson, second-year receiver out of TCU. And if you know why I'm shaking my head, it's because you probably have had similar experiences with Quinton Johnson last season in particular, when it felt like all he could do was drop the ball. Well, luckily this season, I feel like he's taken a bit of a change. He's looked really good. 5 targets, 4 receptions last week, 118 total yards. But Quinton Johnson's starting to stand out. He's big. He's fast, and I think the Chargers are going to start using him even more. His targets should go up. He's only rostered in 21% of leagues, so I'm adding Quinton Johnson this week to the waiver wire pickups. Tight end position, Tamm Hill gets back on the list. Still only rostered in 8% of leagues. Now, the Saints are in an interesting position. Obviously, big week for them. They fired their head coach, Dennis Allen. Chris Olave went out last week with a concussion. Don't know if he's going to be playing in week 10. But Tamm Hill came back from injury, and he immediately saw production. 5 rushes, 4 receptions, 60 yards, a touchdown, and 16 fantasy points. Tamm Hill, that Swiss Army knife, the do-it-all kind of guy. And if Olave isn't playing, Tamm Hill's going to see even more looks. So I would definitely be looking at him if you're trying to figure out the tight end position, which has been really hard to figure out in fantasy. I like Tamm. Quarterback position, Matthew Stafford, still only rostered in 29% of leagues. He had a fantastic game in terms of fantasy last week. Puka Nacua literally gets ejected in the second quarter, yet he still put up 18 points fantasy. Stafford's had 18 or more now the last 2 weeks. Cooper cut back. Puka's obviously going to be playing in week 10. Go get Stafford while he's still available on the waivers. And then lastly, a defense, I like to throw out. I like the Giants, only rostered in 4.5% of leagues. So yes, they're available in your league, but they're playing the Panthers this week. So that's been my theme. If you don't have a strong defense, go and get someone that's playing a bad offense. Panthers got their second win of the season against the Saints. They'll be coming down from that. I think Giants are worth taking. They're actually 11th out of all the NFL teams in terms of fantasy points, and against the Panthers, I think this is a good matchup. So to recap, it's Ray Davis for the running back position, Quinton Johnson for the receiver position, Tamm Hill tight end, Stafford at quarterback, and the Giants for your defense. Good luck, guys. Hope your fantasy lineups are doing well.